Hello there, how are you? I'm Larry Haddock, and welcome to another edition of Worth the Buy here on Bearded Budget Media. See, I did it. I changed the name. Now this week is a special that is readily available on Disney Plus and has been a regular in the Haddock household for a number of years. This week we're diving into the amazing Phineas and Ferb Star Wars special.
And none of this is canon, so just relax.
Following my last couple of videos, I just want to say a huge thanks to everyone who's been watching, and it really means a lot to me, and I'm hoping that you enjoy the content. So this week we're looking at one of the best and quickest releases of Disney's ownership of Star Wars, the Phineas and Ferb Star Wars special. Now, for those not aware, Phineas and Ferb follows two genius schoolboys who spend their summer vacations building incredible contraptions, all whilst the side plot of their pet, the secret agent Perry the Platypus, versus Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz, that always find a way to coalesce. And I'm guessing I don't need to explain Star Wars. Well, unlike other shows that have done specials, whether based on Star Wars or other IPs, this goes a little different in that the characters don't replace the main characters of the film. They're in the periphery, like the comics of Tag and Bink, where they're always just next to the action. Sometimes they're the trigger of events. But as such, you have two moisture farmer brothers not wanting to leave Tatooine because there's so much they can do. And if to prove my point about being alongside characters, the dad, voiced by the sublime Richard O'Brien, jests with the boys about Luke's infamous horizon shot.
Ooh, let me guess. Was he staring wistfully at the horizon?
This is something for all the family. Both young Haddocks enjoyed watching the show as toddlers, and I enjoyed watching with them. Dan Povenmire and Swampy Marsh have created what has to be one of, if not the greatest all-ages comedy show. Add in the spice of Star Wars, and you have a recipe for perfection. As Mrs. Haddock said when re-watching recently, it's filled with all the detail you wouldn't add unless you really love the source material. And she's not wrong. The humour within the show really shows a love and a dedication to the source material. The humour isn't like a lot of humour in these things, where they often mock things. Yes, it's often with love, but this is more like adjacent humour.
An adjacent area right over there!
It adds to the source material as well, it's fantastic.
And remember, sand people travel single file to hide their numbers. Oh, he probably already knows.
I can't mention the humour of Phineas and Ferb without bringing up the songs. Whether it's a song from the regular version of the show, I mean, come on, tell me you don't do a doobie-doobie-doo-ba, or sing Busted or SIMP, Squirrel in My Pants. These songs created for this special are just that, they're special. Whether it's Doofenshmirtz's Siphonator song and dance number.
It's my Siphonator, it's got evil moving parts. I'm the Sith creator and my evil's off the charts.
Rebel Let's Go.
You've been waiting for the chance to party, then rebel, let's go! Rebel, let's go! Rebel, let's go!
Or my personal favourite,
It's not gonna be a stormtrooper ever!
In the Empire.
In the Empire! In the Empire! In the Empire!
They are catchy, they have great lyrics, and hands down will get stuck in your head for days afterwards. Okay, so a little story time here regarding my love of physical media. On top of the whole rights issues and shows and movies disappearing from streaming services, or bonus features, portable DVD players. They have been absolute lifesavers for us over the years. With a child with cystic fibrosis, early on we spent many moons when he was younger in hospital for up to 2 weeks at a time whilst they ran courses of antibiotics, that sort of thing. Now, have you ever tried keeping a toddler entertained when you're unable to leave a room due to there being other CF patients on the wards nearby? Just a heads up, they're not really meant to mix at all. Yeah, it sucks. But whether it was Chuggington or Thomas, all the way through to shows like this, a portable DVD player was a godsend because guess what? No decent signal in the hospital, and the Wi-Fi that's free is naff, the paid for is too expensive. Then once the child falls asleep, you can watch what you want with headphones on. But it also goes for holidays and the like. Yeah, everyone has devices nowadays, but are you staying in an old Airbnb? You know, old house with the big old bricks? Likely to have signal issues. Camping? Probably have signal issues. You get what I mean. It's the same with car journeys, just avoids any buffering problems. The art style within the special looks great. It still has that classic Phineas and Ferb look, but at the same time the level of detail included on the ships and some of the backgrounds are next level detailed. Like to the point you'll actually be watching and just stop and go, wow, that looks incredible. Along with the great look, it does allow for great background gags such as posters and signs or character cameos, which will likely bring a chuckle as you spot them. The casting, as always with Phineas and Ferb, is spot on. Whether it's amazing regulars, Vincent Martella as Phineas,
May the force be with you and all that stuff.
Thomas, I haven't aged in nearly 30 years, Brody Sangster as Ferb,
Oh, you got me.
the irreplaceable, the irrefutable, the Crystal Maze Master himself, Richard O'Brien as Lawrence Fletcher,
Wait till they discover there's no girls on this planet.
the beautiful and bright Caroline Ray as Linda Flynn Fletcher,
Herd all the nerfs into Beggar's Canyon, teach the Sarlacc to brush his teeth, and giving a bantha a shower.
the creators Dan Povenmire as Heinz Doofenshmirtz, stroke Darfenshmirtz,
Ooh, is that Darth Vader's inhaler? Nice, now we're talking.
and Swampy Marsh as Major Monogram, stroke Major Hologram.
Great work. Now take a well-deserved rest. Agent P, I've got your next mission.
I mean, already with them on their own, it's an already incredible cast. Then adding cameos from people like Simon Pegg as Candace's CEO and C-3PO,
Certainly not. You know your mission, to find socks for Lord Vader.
Adam Savage and Jamie Heineman as two office stormtroopers,
TK582, I'm gonna need you to run these numbers again. I took a third out of the budget already.
John Michael Higgins, Wayne Brady, Kevin Michael Richardson, the amazing voice talents of Ross Marquand, who has gone from strength to strength since the Haddock family first came across him in The Walking Dead.
Sorry. You okay?
Also, the narrator is the voice artist legend that is Jim Cummings.
All right, episode 4A, may the Ferb be with you on the desert planet of Tatooine.
No,
What?
forget
What?
the funny.
Yeah, just go faster.
All right.
I mentioned the humour before, but I do need to bring it up again. Like I said earlier, it has an all-ages humour and a love for the franchise, which leads to me laughing so hard even after multiple watches. Little gags that work for the parents. I mean, Candace is named TK90210. What kid, when this came out, was aware of Beverly Hills 90210? Parents making sure you're wearing Tucson sun cream. One man's trash is another man's mistake. Seriously, Norm 3PO is one of my favourite characters, but saying that, Norm and Doofenshmirtz are probably my top two. I mean, we've even named a cat Doofenshmirtz, so amazing gags throughout will have you either rewinding or rewatching, or likely both, because it is such a well-made piece of media, and should always be in any family or Star Wars fans' collection. In having the DVD, it's not just a special on there, there's some additional episodes, which again are amazing, but I can't think that I've ever seen a bad episode of Phineas and Ferb. I mean, I do feel they missed a trick though by not having audio commentary, either with Dan and Swampy talking about the creation of it, or even sort of a more meta and child-friendly adoption of having, say, Doofenshmirtz, Monogram and Perry discussing making the special. Just before I finish up here, I do want to say something, even though I doubt the people will ever see it. I just want to say a massive thank you to Dan Povenmire and Swampy Marsh for providing so much laughter and joy in the Haddock household over the last decade and a half or so. So Dan, Swampy, I salute you. So there we have it, another worth the buy from Bearded Budget Media, a fantastic mashup of two amazing IPs. I said it earlier about being one of the earliest and the best Disney Star Wars releases, and I mean I think I even put this over Blue Harvest and Robot Chicken Star Wars as the best spoof of Star Wars. So keep an eye out, see it on DVD or similar, pick it up, it's worth it. I've been Laren Haddock, catch you next time.
The Force surrounds us. It penetrates us. It binds the galaxy.
Yeah, I've seen the bumper sticker.